So, welcome to the Dragon Tea House. Make yourself comfortable and stay for a while. So, I'm sorry for the technical issues. I do need it to update my computer for the graphics card. So that's why he is just acting up for a bit. I don't know why. This is it says every single time the connection from the server is not reaching, and this is pretty weird. I don't know why. Yeah. So anyway, anyway, I'm back from the Easter week. Probably I just start streaming at Wednesday, but the thing was I forgot that I was go to the karaoke bar at Wednesday, and I completely just not calculate this at this point. And I was like, okay, fuck. I completely forgot this. Yeah. We are just playing Love in Deepspace for today. So I just wanted to play the myth story from Caleb because I just wait a long time. But the thing is, I don't know why is the S in the title. Wait, I can just remove that really quick. But yeah, in the meantime, I will tell you how basically the Easter week is just was for overall. Yeah, we actually stream at the Monday from the Easter week, so don't really mind, yeah. But it was actually pretty calming for me, but the race I got for the overtime, it was a bit disappointing because it was only one day. I just get overpaid for overtime, and this is a bit too less in my opinion. But okay, I just figured that they want to pay others. They have more skills to it, yeah. And that's okay. I was not mad about them. So I was like, okay, they have more skills, they have more knowledge about this, so why not? Okay. We are going to into the title. There we go. Yeah. Title. Because I just accidentally forgot an S in the middle of the title. I don't know why. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. Highly appreciate you. Welcome to the Dragon Tea House. I'm so glad I have a different notification for Kick. I know it's not really fitting for this, but I need to concentrate. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. It was a bit difficult to just figure it out whatsoever. But yeah, we need to just go fucking through it in this meantime. It is actually a good... It is a good day to stream because I just figured out that my speed... How's it called? My speed run? Yeah, or my speed test just show me I have over 140 download. yeah, this was pretty fun. And the rest was the upload was 2024. Yeah, this was really weird. And then my game is just acting up, and this was pretty exhaustion to just starting the second stream. Yeah. Yeah, my for good news, I do have a preview from my new overlay, so I will just work on this maybe on my day offs or like on my holidays when I'm home now. So next week after, I think Monday, yeah, on the 14th until the 26th, yeah, I do have my holidays. So that's basically 14 days. And I will focus on my overlay, some of my socials. Hopefully I can just start texting some ASMRs again. I just begin to the concept road. So don't worry, I'm just working in the background from the concept road from a really nice script I'm just working since last year again. And it was pretty nice, yeah. I like also the quality of the stream. This is pretty nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. Yeah. Anyways, we are playing Love in Deep Space, the Caleb Myth story. So this is a gacha game. This is basically the same game as Genshin Impact. So you can just pull for your characters and spend some real money. The question is now if it's really a game whose is a slot game because you just pay real money for that. Hopefully. A few streams are just wondering this a couple times. Hopefully Twitch is not minding this. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't have a fucking clue to this, yeah. Basically, I only shouting and swearing in an 18 plus stream. So this is basically an 18 plus stream. I do have a different verification for this. So After the Dark, Something and A Night Whispers are now the 18 plus streams, yeah? Because it's just mature content, which basically is also Caleb's dark route, let's say, because yeah, some of the community doesn't really like the idea that Caleb's is a partner figure in their eyes. So it's what's honestly really disappointing, because I don't know, because it's pixels, come on. It is Pixel Boys who doesn't really existing. I also have a dude on my thigh. Yeah, who's not really existing. Basically, I'm not someone who is doing that. Yeah, in the meantime, we're just switching into the game. Before, I'm just talking myself won't, yeah. Where is my window? We get rid of the background music for a second. There we go. Because I need to remodify everything, because that's something I do not be really comfortable with. Oh, you see the yellow line, okay? Ah, I know why. I know why. We just put this a bit up, because it looks more comfortable, you know? It is more even, let's say. It's more even. It's not that it looks more even, yeah. I'm just like that. Yeah. So also the emulator, who doesn't really let me show anything in the game, it's just lagging so much, and yeah, I was pretty depressed. And the other thing was, I need to talk to my graphicer. Maybe I just do some modification to the new overlay. And I'm really glad that his computer is working again. So then we need my sound. Basically, I only can do this on stream. So this is working pretty fine. The last time when we were just trying Stardew Valley, it was pretty fun because we have technical issues, and then one of my viewers just showed me you need to borderless window to just play the game, because it's just acting up in the, how's it called, in the modded version. Yeah, so we are in the sleeping option, so we just unmute my emulator when it lets me. This is the only emulator what actually works pretty fine for me. Oof. Okay. For some reason, I didn't hear something. There we go. So we are just
cuddling me when you sleep.
Huh? Excuse me? Good sir, what are you talking about? I know that you just like it when we are just cuddling to each other. I know. I know. So we are just sneaking away because our good sir needs a couple sleeps. When someone just know the backstory from Caleb, it is really sad. Really is a really sad backstory what he has. But actually, it is pretty nice how the things are developing. Yeah, it is much better. Yeah. Basically, I do have some lags in the game itself, but I do not mind unless the game itself works pretty fine. Yeah, I'm just fine with that. This is not a problem for me. So, I'm also thinking maybe we can watching or making a reaction stream when, how's it called? When Silas' birthday banner is just out, because I know that Lavender is just still trying to just get the cards, because when she got supported to it, because she just also running some problems to it, and she is basically waiting until the next banner. I think she's just waiting on this one and also on the next one. Yeah. So we're just hopping back because I need to tell you how long I take until I just pull for this card, because I pulled it yesterday in all my Ps and just download the overlay.
I didn't accidentally use my eval to freeze you in place, did I?
No.
You're not moving.
I know, honey. I know. I'm not moving. Was it 20? I think it was 20. I just put it a little bit louder. The new overlay from OBS is a bit, how's it called? Not uncomfortable. It is new for me. Yeah, I'm just a girlie who is basically, now I get the 10 polls. What in the actually? It is just invasion. Yeah, Nikki is just here. This is my dog. She is warming up because she feels a little bit cold. What we have here? We have here the 5-star limit, time, rate up, wish pull, ghost final merge, or March, I think. Yeah, will end on April 11. Why I just get this now? They just sent it me today, a day before we just end this whole thing. Yeah, because I want to show the event and all the other things, because it's nice to see. After the event ends, the 5-star memory Caleb Yearning and Caleb Nether Parting will not be obtaining through other means and will not enter the Paramet Wish Pool X space echo. Yeah, we know, because that's every single time the case. Yeah. We can obtaining this because they're making a rerun to every single card. I was so depressed when I just know this, or like when the developer giving updates to this game that they make on every single card, making a rerun. I was like, okay, dude, why the fuck are you doing that? Okay. You can stay if you like. Yeah, it's okay. Oops. Yeah, that's what I want. I know it's too hot. Yeah, I know. But this is nice for me. It is not so warm today. So basically I just put the heater on, that it is not too warm and not too cold. Yeah. Do you want to cuddle with Nilu? I want to cuddle with Nilu. I want to go outside this again. She just want to go outside. Give me a second. She's always just checking, not just chatting, just checking if everything is okay on my side, and then she just leave. This is every single time. My dog have the nice opinion to just check on me. If everything is okay, yeah. That's gonna be nice, yeah. When someone is really checking on you and said, yeah, if you're okay, are you feeling alright and something. This is pretty nice. I like that. Without just saying really anything to that, yeah. So we are just checking this. And now we wait until it's reloading. Ah, okay. Oops, this was a bit too fast. For a funny reason, I need to jump really quickly to the wishing pool. The thing was, when I'm just pulling for this, it was so funny. When I just pulling for this card, it was so weird because I had actually 70 pity. 70 pity until the end, yeah? They don't get any mercy because I need to pull this stream on 18 because it is really, yeah. They have really sexual things in it, so yeah, that's why I need to pull this on 18. That's why, I'm so sorry. But yeah, for someone who is not used to it, so don't worry. It is not really specific showing something, but on his cheek you see he has this dragon, what is really appealing for me. And I just pull for this, and actually let me on 10 pulls I get another card. And then I think on a few other pulls he doesn't let me. Okay, it looks pretty sus, yeah, it looks so sus. Yeah, we have our fun with this. Actually, this is the only way I can stream this game, because I do not own an iPad for this. And there is a really complicated method to just connect this, but I just really like this card. Anyway, I just pull all my 70 pity cards for this, and then he lets me giving this, yeah. I have also both of them. They just have both cards now. Yeah, the same fucking system what they having the last time. So we are checking the event, what the event is for today, because
And it
actually
doesn't
is
matter how it changes.
ah yeah.
We'll always have each other.
Oh, this is nice. This is a really nice thing. We have the compass. We also have the event task. This is so nice, this one. Last salutes. Yeah, you get the audio card and you get also some benefits to it, which is pretty nice. This is the task what you get. And when you claim both cards, you just get also the points. And when you have played the event, it's just guarantee you get a lot of points. Also for me, because I want the free 10 pulls. And yeah, even though when it's only for this one, it is completely okay. So we have 406, no, 300, 3,300, 4,300. Okay, we get 7. We're just playing a bit because I want to see the card actually and what we need to do. Discharge Evernight. Okay, they have a rerun to Xavier's how's it called? Xavier's solo banner, yeah. And also they have basically this myth from Caleb. Oh yeah, we have also a story. I need to put my computer a bit louder. There we go. Okay. I actually have it on too silent. I'm sorry. I just realized this. Yeah. That's why it's so silent. Yeah. I put the emulator always a bit louder and the rest silent. Yeah. I think now you can hear something. Yeah. When something is off, please always let me know. I do appreciate when you help me. For thousands of years, Mr. Ding Shu has stood at the border of Nether Falls, and from it peak to its base, an ever-shift ancient array exists. Sometimes it do have some lags, but it will just run smoothly, more or less. It maintains the balance between yin and yang as a pillar in the chaotic world, but over the time the array has weakened. The end of the world isn't here, but we can't ignore this matter either. Before I could worry, Caleb somehow fixed the array by himself. But Mr. Dingshu is next to Nether Falls. Fixing the array seems to have left. Audis, okay, I can't pronounce this fucking thing. Auditis in that realm, huh? Auditis. Okay, yeah, this is a word I can't pronounce. I need to learn that. Yeah, advanced English. I also told you that. This is really weird. Pretty weird. Okay. They just think you should play first the event and then the cards. Because of this reason. 795529 betted all of your runoff too. Casting a spell to replant the fallen flower trees. I looked for the nether wardens. Okay. Basically, Caleb's stories are always a bit sus. Oh. Well, hello there. Good sir, you just look a bit different what I have imagined. It is nice. It is pretty nice, yeah? I will look at this costume later. We can simp over this a bit later. But the long hair is just fitting. This messy look at the middle is really nice. Okay. They must have been scared by last night's incident. I blame Caleb. Okay, he has a scarf
I recall
here.
you saying I was the most remarkable person a few days ago. Now I'm a bad man.
I'm Batman. Maybe. It doesn't matter. It's still your fault. Uh-huh. Okay. What the fuck are you doing? I cling to him and dramatically bit his cheek. Okay, I would say bite his nipple. It's more like a nibble, however, just a way to vent my frustration. Why is it reminds me so much of Lucas that he always nibble or bite me in some parts, so I will question myself and my sanity. I was like, can you please stop that, even though when you're just an alpha?
Ouch.
Ouch, okay. I was sauce. As a sauce, ouchins. Something happened at Mr. Dingshu and he's hiding in front of me. Maybe he wants to ensure I'm at ease. But doesn't he know I still worry about him? Mr. Dingshu, okay. Because I think X means S. Yeah. I do not know.
These strange incidents in Nether Falls are significant. Not only are they occurring everywhere, but we also have a little monster who likes to bite.
Okay, now he calls me a monster? Okay, I'm just a little monster girl. Rawr. If I want to, yes, I can turn a little dragon. Then I can bite you. If I'm a little monster, then you're a big monster. I let go, but stubbornly stay close to him. Then I lean in. But what do you mean by strange? Did you find something?
I'm not sure. I can only speculate for now.
Speculating is not knowing. In some ways. He lazily taps the air.
Here, there, and over there. The spiritual energy is odd in those areas.
Where? I don't sense anything. However, I nod with an earnest expression. Meep. Indeed, something's not okay. We should investigate to ensure there aren't any problems.
I agree. And I'd like to accompany you, but...
But? He gestured towards his face. Yeah, he has a dragon on his cheek. This is sweet. I just like the shape. I really like the shape.
You expect me to walk around Nether Falls with this giant bite mark on my face?
Yes, because that means you're mine. Don't question anything, because we know. Some of the girls have marked you for eternity. That's... I was gentle. Really? Okay. Guilty, I carefully pat his face. Oh.
Ah, so you still want to pretend you're innocent?
Always.
All
I
right
always
then,
pretend I'm innocent.
let's have every soul in Netherfall see how frightening their lord can be.
How frightening the Lord can be. I turn to leave, panicked, I grab his arm and find myself being dragged away. No, wait, I'm not in a hurry. Caleb, please, slow down. We're just dragging through the things. Nice, okay. That's good to know. How dare you to drag me through this? Yeah. How dare you? Oh well. Yeah, sometimes it's happening. This happens pretty often sometimes. Okay, rarely now. Rarely. That I have some connection issues, yeah. Ooh, I like the map. Let me guess, we have 2 maps? Yeah, we have 2 maps. Or 3. Oof, okay. And it is... in the worst case, it is a bit too loud. Yes, of course it is. It is so dramatic. Yeah, it is so dramatic that we can't hear something. Alrighty. So, we are just extending our tries until the max. Yes, we are buying because we can. Bum bum bum. I like the dramatic music. It is fine. So, we can explore the map now for a bit because actually we just know what's going on. Here's my jade pendant. My calm burst outer earring. It was caught into a corner when the box failed. There are merely drinks. It's alright if you can't find it. I brought you those so just you could have some variety of everyday wear. I get you some even better the next time. That won't do. You said the pair of earrings complemented my complexion. You never miss a single word of flattery, don't you? Focus on organization and what you have first, and missing piece might turn up on his own. Alright, okay. That's sweet. Aha, we just need to organize. In the fastest way it's possible? Okay, so this is easy. Because I'm an old gamer of this kind of things. I do like this, so just orientate my things, or like organizing my things. This is a puzzle game I just like. I did just hold it easy. Come on. There we go. Nice. Gold sheaf. You have the... You gave me those so I remember where you obtaining them. Which one is your favorite? All of them, of course. Yeah, they just choosing a story between of them, so it is more fitting for their story and for their appealing. But this yin yang story, someone just explaining this, what this actually means. So now we have him battle. Let's see what battle system he has. Why waste words on those already doomed? Okay. Let's see what battle position he has. Round 1, fight. It's also pretty nice. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, he's just floating into the air. Oof. Okay, he has this pirate sword. I do not know how this is called, but this looks nice. This looks pretty nice. Some of the Caleb girlies will eat pretty well. Yeah, they eat pretty well. But yeah, for safety reasons, we do this on 18. Because I feel a bit better. To not get banned so easily. Yeah. I hear basically in rumor that on China they have this game actually on 18. So, which is in my opinion pretty fine to do that, because there are some scenes, even though it's not explicit, they should be on 18. Yeah, because they are discussing this pretty often in this kind of matter. I just told this many times that they should put this on 18, and maybe for an ID verification that they know your face, actually your age, your real age basically, and not something they are just they're out of nowhere, you know. It is pretty quiet today. Yeah, it is pretty quiet today. For some reason. Let's reset the whole buttons. Yeah. There we go. It's the loading process that are just taking forever. Holy Kratos, yeah. I just get used to this easy safe for work talking, because I was like, I need something that I can't also swear and then safe for work stream. But yeah, I do know how to behave myself, but in some things I can't be say so. One of the people know me that for my NSFW works audios, yeah, I still do them, even though when I just do them less. No, please don't break down. Don't do that, yeah? Please do me that favor. Okay. The music stop? It still doesn't really like me today. Yeah, thank you. Why are you scaring me? No. What the fuck is wrong with you? You just fucking scare me. No. Don't worry, I just always swear in an 18+ stream. Yeah, don't worry. I don't do this often. Shit! Damn, this looks fine.
Havoc again? Which one?
It looks weak.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very weak.
It's weird.
All good
Ooh,
ends.
okay. Interesting.
Now's our chance to strike.
Interesting. Oof. Okay. Basically, the game have a battle system. And I need to just ask someone if they have the same emulator. If I can just peek a little bit the graphic. But I did this on my Nvidia.
It's only got half its health left.
I do have an idea. The next time I just put this on my Nvidia card on 60 frames per second. Maybe I can just peek something that it turns a little bit more better.
Here. Now's our chance to strike.
Caleb.
Split heaven.
Oh, this is the... Oh, nice. Ooh, interesting. It looks pretty fine. He can split this like Inuyasha? No way, that's cool. That is cool. This isn't... Because, you know, the series from Inuyasha, he has the ability later to just split in a realm.
As you wish, my baby sister.
Okay, he just call us baby sister. Okay. In China, they just give them another name because they think they're just brother and sister, but they are not. They are just behaving like siblings, but they are not. They're not blood. They are just grown up together. That's it. Yeah, and the community is pretty down bad for them. Which is interesting, yeah. That they are behaving so different. The final one is pretty fine. I like it so much. It's pretty cool, yeah. I see it first time now.
Go back to the pit you came from.
The thing is, I can't really do on manual because it's not really giving me a good time for this. Oh, there's the second one. Ooh. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Ooh. It looks the same. Okay. Okay. What? We can't just do this by our own? Ah, okay. We can put this.
Life and death.
Oh.
Under one.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. We can't just control them.
Not even a challenge.
I wish I have more frames per second. Yeah. Well, yeah. I still try to make it work, but yeah, the emulator is still nice to have. Sometimes in the battle system, it's just a bit of a pain. But yeah, still it's just nice. Yeah. Nice. We just have the first combat. Exciting, exciting. Alrighty. It is, yeah, explicit that you see some acts, they really questionable, but the thing is, I know Caleb for this, that he can be really sus in some points. And yeah, we see this on Silas' card. When this looks normal, it is spicy. Or when this looks spicy, it is normal. They just want always to testing me, but not this time. I just know in fault. I just ask, actually. I just really ask my AI for this, and she said also this is basically on 16, and the highest point I think is 16 and 14, because there are not really explicit scenes for this. So we can just play a bit through it, because it's not really taking that long. So what we have here... Aha. Nice. Why did you choose to make a bell when you forgot my artifact? The sound soul guides spell wards off evil, and its tool can soothe the mind. The mind, yeah, of course, the mint. let them in. Of course. Once ghosted here, it jingles twice. They know the Nether Realm Lord have arrived. What if it jingles 3 times? Then it's safe to assume you are running towards me. Nether Force was silent until you appeared and brought some cheerful sounds here. So it calmly capacity were for you. Since you were ringing it a few more times for me. Well, that's why he just creating the spell. I just watched the trailer for a bit. That's why. Which was interesting. I never really thought about this, that he is the quote-unquote Neverlord. It's basically Netherlands. Hey, car girl. Hi, cutie. Thank you so much for the stretchies. Yeah, we just playing Love and Deepspace. The Caleb myth is finally here, and I just downloaded yesterday, which gave me a pretty hard fucking time. A really pretty fucking time to achieve this kind of bad boy. And that's why we are just taking it calmly to just getting that. Thank you so much. I also get myself an energy drink. Yeah. I hope it's worth it. It is worth it, yeah? It's basically worth it. I just let a bunch of money to the server, yeah. Every single time when it's a myth card, I just let down a few euros to it, yeah. But this is always worth it, yeah? Because it looks interesting, even though he's not my main character. I just really want to pull for him because it looks pretty nice. You hung those lanterns for me a long time ago, yes? You used to get lost all the time. Yes, so this is also my meaning. When you hear or see the lanterns, you not get lost. You always know that the tea house is somewhere near. At the very last, they could keep you company and make you feel at ease. Yes, of course, I can't really explain better. The lanterns give you warmth and put you at ease when you're in the Dragon Tea House. Nether Falls may not be as bright as the modern realm, but I won't be afraid. I know my brother is here for me. Okay, they're really just addressing themselves as brother and sister, as quote-unquote siblings, but they are not. I can assure you, really, they are in. This is basically the past what we are just experienced, and they re-experience this right now in this kind of matter, because they just putting them and then in this position they are just siblings, but they are not. They are not blood. They are just growing up together, yeah. Indeed, I know my sister bravery is unmatched. You never once snuck into my bed because you were scared of the dark. I don't fucking know, because maybe I do something else, wink wink. I was being considerate. I can't read. Though you might be frightened, so I keep you company. Okay, so this is the good excuse to say I'm afraid of the dark. I can't sleep. Maybe I want to give you some company or something like that. Yeah. They are just addressing themselves as brother and sister. Yes, but they are not blood related. Yes, it's really confusing. They are not blood related. No, they are just, maybe in this past they were, but actually not. Yeah, don't worry. It is not really incest. I can't say this because it's not the case. It's not the case. Don't worry. That's why the community is or was pretty mad at them, because it looks like they are just having a different kind of relationship to them. Yeah. But don't worry, they are not. Nah. So, we just re-experienced now the card. This is the event right now, before we just hop into the 5-star card. You are drooping like the lotus. That's pretty nice. I like the shadows art. This is pretty nice. You grew them for me while they be alright. They're not fragile. They just need some spiritual power as nourishment. Okay. Once they are fed, they are cheerfully just like you. I just like lotus flowers. They're just nice. What we need to do. Objects make purple lotus bloom. Okay. Alrighty. What we need this purple ones. Okay. Now it just works. It takes a while until the emulator just likes me. But okay. Come on. Ooh. It's just burning. It's just burning. Yeah. Those two blossoms are close. Together, it's as if they're sharing a whisper. Perhaps they are curious about us. They are wondering how the siblings on the shore are similar to them. Okay, this is the confusing part. I just repeat myself. This is the past life, what we experienced from Caleb and MC. But this is not true that they are siblings, yeah? They're just behaving like siblings, but they are not blood related, yeah? And some of the community doesn't really get this in their brain. They are not blood related, yeah. This is the thing. For they do have an inseparable bond involving mirror fates. Okay, it's pretty tiny. I do have my glasses back. I'm really proud of this. I do have my original glasses back. So, we are just crossing our way through. Oh, we have a battle again. Oh, nice. I just looking forward to just work on the new overlay when I have free time. So, and a few modification of what I want for it, and we are just fine. Now that I see it for a short time, is it not the same position that Silas make when he just appears as a dragon? I need to look at this. It looks pretty strange. I don't know. Maybe they just copy and paste the same. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, infold is pretty weird in this. Yeah. You don't really fucking know what they have in petto in the background. Yeah. They're just cooking. Sometimes good and sometimes bad. But yeah. What is this? Their own way to put it. But yeah, for some reason, it is pretty nice to see. But the thing is pretty uncomfortable for some fan members. They are just really into Caleb. They are just really into that. Should I put this Nectar AI maybe on the top? Yeah, maybe I put this on the top. What if I can't just put this up there? Did you see what's going on? I just do this many times in another stream to modify everything, because when we're playing, how's it called? Hollow Knight, because every single thing is on the top. And I was like, okay, the thing here was on the top. So like the health line what we have for pins and something. This was pretty uncomfortable, yeah. It's just re-instructing everything. In some ways, yeah. You love Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight is pretty nice, yeah. I just really like this as well. I re-experienced this a few times ago, and then now I had the opportunity to get myself onto this game, and I was like, okay, it is pretty challenging. I just played a few streams. This was the stream before I go into the Easter week break, and I was testing this out, and this was pretty nice, yeah? This was really nice. Okay, we have nothing here in the corner, okay. And we just put this back. Why not? We just put this back. Whee! I do need to remove this when we're playing Kingdom Hearts again. So we are just actually stocking into Lexine, who is making me trouble again. This really reminds me on Inuyasha, yeah. But back to Hollow Knight, it's the story itself and also the background music is pretty calming. And before I just start the game, I was like, okay, I didn't know anything. And then I needed to just grind some money to it. Yeah, I think, what is called the money? Grins? Or grants, I think grants, yeah. And oh, MC just sounds pretty fine. Oof. Agios, yeah, this is Agios, yeah. It sounds like from Demon Slayer a character Gio. Or Gio, yeah. Gio, yeah. It's pretty nice. I really want to play that on Wednesday, but I was busy at this day and just needed to cancel that one. And we can't just play this on Monday, maybe. On Monday after my work, yeah. This would be nice. Because it's a nice calming game. And I need to... Oh, this is pretty nice. Basically, they're just representing yin and yang, the balance between... Oh, this one is... Oof. The evil eyes. Yeah, the evil eyes just looking at us. Oof. But yeah, I'm stocking, I think, on a specific enemy. On the first enemy on this road. And I was like, okay, I need to basically grind a bit for this. And then afterwards, I will beat him, yeah? Even though when it takes a long time to beat him, yeah? And there is a sword I see on the map. I just found this on coincidence. And I think this is the sword from Hornet, from the second character. It looks like a bit of a spear. Because I do have the basic sword at the game. But how to achieve it, I will just look this up, maybe. Or basically I just try it by myself first. And then afterwards I would just ask if it's possible to get this sword in Hollow Knight, yeah. So, where we are? We are basically at the other one. Yeah. I'm sure you will just get it. Yeah, thank you so much, Gecko. Look carefully, it's anything amiss. You already handle all the unstable spots. I didn't even get a chance to do anything. Is that why you're clinging to me like that? That's because your chain technique is masterfully. Also, you will always be stuck with your sword. You can't have the needle from Hornet. Okay, is this just a representation? As an quote-unquote Easter egg? Or actually you can get it? This is also my question, what's pretty interesting for me. Even my heart is bounded to you. Did you pick up that line from some Model ROM storybook? I've come to think of this world's most binding things. It's not a chain, but you. Yeah. Binding to someone? I don't know. We're talking about Hollow Knight, the first game, right? Yes, we are just talking about the first game of Hollow Knight, yes. There is actually a sword I see in a cage, yeah? And it looks like the sword from Hornet, yeah? And I was wondering if it's possible to get that. This paper boat is stuck. The river of Oblivious extends into the Model Rome. Humans must be honored to the part of the time. The currents have been chaotic as of later. Will we both still find those souls? Don't worry. So long as the memories on the remaining, they won't lost their way. Okay, there are paper boats. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah. Basically, we're talking about the first Hollow Knight, yeah? The first game. What's coming out, because, yeah. Though I'm curious about what you mean. How can I actually explain that? There is actually on the map, when we're just playing Hollow Knight, I will try to show you, because I'm just really bad explaining. The thing is, somewhere at the map, in Hollow Knight 1, let's say, let's call it easy, there is a sword. And this is in a cage. But you can't obtain it yet. This is the thing, yeah? And I was curious to see if it's possible to get that. Then I fold a boat and place it into the the river. When you leave me behind to travel again, it shall find you wherever you go. Maybe you mean the upgrade thingy. I'm not too sure. Okay. Maybe this is basically an upgrade I need to do. But the language in Hollow Knight is pretty funny. Bafanada. When we buy something at the shop, it was pretty funny. If you fold your grievance about me into it, the poor boat would sink. The river is long and paper boats drift slowly. I'm afraid I don't have the patience to wait. I'd rather keep you by my side, as I can hear every word you say as soon as you speak. Yeah, Caleb is pretty obsessed about MC, so, and really protective, yeah. And that's why he is a kind of guy who is, yeah, pretty obsessed to MC, yeah. He actually do everything for her. That she's safe, she have everything, and he can even cook for her. Oh, we have this golden thing again. Amidst this dazzling cascade of irresistant light, the shattered cliff repairs itself and the frozen waterfall begins to flow again. A smooth green stone lies in the water. The current has polished into its gleams. Holy fuck, okay. You see so much skin. Damn, look, Caleb. The big rock is still there. But the words aren't there anymore. Is this about the seal? I think this is the seal.
There were words.
There are words? Yeah, my dude, there are words. Use the words. And I be on my knees. No, come on. It is just for fun. Okay. Oh no. That's what she said. Okay. I close my mouth Many years ago, I made me go under this waterfall to bathe whenever it was dirty from hunting ghosts. I know I have the tendency to misbehave. I enjoy devouring Caleb when giving them an opportunity. Let's say devouring, yeah? So every bathe turned into a fight. Of course I would. Lose every time and be clean yet grumpy. Uh-oh. Was where I craved those curses about Caleb. Fortunately, they disappeared. Oh. My relief is short-lived. Caleb runs his hand over the stone and the board starts to repair. Oh no.
Caleb is the worst nightmare.
Oh no.
He's a
Okay.
big dumb meanie. He remembers every grudge.
He remembers every grudge. Depending. It's just about the past, not about the future. What we experienced that he just read. Yeah, he reading or diary. Yeah, he just reading or diary.
That's it? Shall I give you advice on how to write real curses?
He sounds really seductive. It's I just really just pronounce this different. I don't know why it's just, they call it seductive also. Why is this called seductive? Yeah. I scramble and block the stone with my body. Mm. You don't need to do that. Hurling insults isn't what they're kind-hearted do, and I'm not too innocent to learn such a thing. Oh really? Oh really? Are you such a thing, huh? He responds by flicking my forehead. How dare you? Ouch.
You bit the hand that feeds you. Do you honestly think I know nothing about the source of your tantrums?
Oh no, this is baby tantrum. Oh no. we just throwing baby tantrums. Oh no. Allow me to offer potions. It takes care of you for once. I make him summon a soul lantern. Oh nice, a soul lantern. That's pretty cool. I see a soul lantern of Shoto's model. That's pretty nice. He just been an octopus, quote unquote pirate model, yeah. But it's pretty nice. I like this lantern what he carries with his octopus hands. And gently dry his hair. Spread by the flower waterfall.
Don't try to sneak in a braid. Or several of them, for that matter.
He's just really sounding seductive. Pretty. Yeah, pretty much. Damn. Alright. We do this anyway. As I dry his hair, my gaze drifting from the top of his head. What we want to ruffle is his back. The back of his head? Yeah. The bloodstains, years of fighting, ghosts have carved a certain fierceness in his face. Okay. And yet his hair is soft, like veins or running water in twins around my fingers. Only I can see the side of him, and only I can touch him like this. Really? Okay. Yeah. That's basically the point. You want to touch everything. What you can do actually in this game. Yeah. You can really touch everything.
You've been staring at me. I'm curious about the scheme you're concocting.
No, I'm not telling. No. Who said I was doing that? I was thinking about how you always cared for me. You pay attention to every single detail. I wish. Yeah, I wish someone just do that. I wish. I rest my head against his shoulder. Sometimes I wish I didn't treat me as well. Okay. Maybe then I wouldn't feel overwhelmed by the love he's gave me. Okay, that's why. Yeah, sometimes when you just get love bombing, there is something wrong. Yeah, really. When something bleh. When someone is just love bombing you, yeah, it is just a red flag. Just be careful. And I wouldn't worry about the secret he's holding that once that couldn't ruin this moment.
In
What
that
secret?
case, how should I be cruel to you?
Cruel. How can you be cruel? Huh? Uh-oh. The Lord of the Never Vault is never be cruel to me. No, not in the slightest, my dear. Ah. Okay. That's a difficult question. I don't know. How can else I can address it? I think and think, but I truly can't imagine him being rude to me. Of course, because Caleb is too kind. He is sus. He can be sometimes mean, but he's too caring for us. Words soon tremble out of my mouth. Don't give me an soul beats. Make me fight Ghost every day. Come on, we're holding a grudge on this. What if you made me fight ghosts every day? Oops. I just really don't like this scaling, but I can't. This is actually the case. Don't return until you've slammed 100 of them.
Are you sure that's a punishment? Isn't it more like a reward for you?
Maybe we just like to giving rewards.
Whenever we find a nest of them, you vanish before I can blink. I couldn't stop you even if I tried.
Oh no, we're just a scary
As
cat.
for those finely crafted clothes I bought you, none of them has lived longer than 6 months.
Because they're getting tearing apart. Whatsoever. Yeah, we don't fucking care. I'm sorry. We're treating this seriously and I can't help but but laugh. Never mind, asking you to be cruel to me is impossible. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Dragon Tea House. Welcome in. I would say so. What? Ah. The world around me is suddenly upside down. Oh no, he just man carries us. Oh no. He just man carrying us. Caleb has thrown me over his shoulder.
We have work to do. Our mischief comes after.
A mischief come after. This mischief I just want to see. Let me see this nice mischief. I can't be more mischievous. Trust me. There's no joke, really. I can't be when I want to. Even though I can't make them back. For some reason. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking of playing Hollow Knight in Monday. So next week Monday. And this will be when it's possible. I don't know. Maybe when I need to work overtime again. Hopefully not. So, can we? Yeah, we're just scooching over a bit. There we go. Should it be higher? Your dress might become wet because over the waves. That's what he said. It's alright, those spectral. Okay, I can't pronounce that. What is this? Spectral hands are gentle. I'm sure your safely is guaranteed. Your safety is guaranteed. Yeah, I hate that. Really, I hate that. I heard plenty of humans beg for mercy from those hands. This is the first time someone described them as gentle. Well, I'm the only one who playing with them. Oh, this is a hand. Okay, then now I see this. Okay. So this is basically his hand which is sitting on it. Sit on it! Who's playing with them? With whom here? Last time I taught you how to cast. What actually fuck are you texting? Last time I taught you how to cast a spell. You insisted you were too sleepy and couldn't even keep your eyelids open to see my gestures. I summoned those hands to demonstrate. Then halfway through the lesson, you suddenly become energetic. Okay. All of the sake of making shadow puppets. Its shadow on the wall replying looks like a giant beast horn. You can't teach me special casting anytime. But my play, the epic battle between the love of the nether realms and monster is unique and masterpiece. Okay, that's cute. That's pretty cute. It's basically normal. I would say the spicy part's always happening in the 5-star cards because you don't really see something really pleasing, yeah. I got to take care of a friend, so I sadly go, but I tried to come back. It's okay. It's okay. So I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for just visiting and come back whenever you want to. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here. Don't worry. Have a good time with your friend. And it's so nice that you're just taking care of your friend. It's you're just a nice one. It's just a good friend, yeah. Hopefully you don't overdo that. That's basically it is. I just tell this everyone: don't really overdo your kindness to your friends because they're just thinking they taking this for granted, and I don't want this. That someone is just taking this for granted. This is not right. Yeah, a friend should be in my eyes someone who is supporting you through sometimes deepest times and darkest times, and someone who is basically for you here when no one is around, basically. Yeah, but yeah, I do see this a couple fucking time that they really mistreating me and my kindness for some granted, and when I just put a line and said no, that's enough, and then all of a sudden they get mad. They just said, yeah, just imagining things and this is not right what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah, this is my completely right to do that, because I'm not some puppet to play with, because this is not right what you're doing. Because it's the same when I'm just in the when I had a friend and basically I using him as a sex toy. Basically, yeah, with no feelings. I just call him whenever I get horny. This is just for example, yeah. And then all of a sudden I just cut him off and I have my satisfaction and sayonara. Basically, this is the cruelest thing what you can do. Yeah. Actually, you have the satisfaction and then you just pull back and said, okay, I'm out of here. Yeah. This is... I see too much, let's say. I see too much. But in this place can be everything. Yeah. You can rest. You can stay as long as you want. You're not pressured back, basically. I just not really repeating myself too often that you should feel comfortable. You are a guest in my stream and in my tea house sooner or later. And I want for you that you can just unwind and you just have your good time here. Yeah. That's all what I want. Basically, I'm just texting my content route for my next ASMR what I have in work. Basically, it is... You'll be really proud of me. It is an NSFW again. And it is a request from a longtime Patreon, yeah. And he is basically waiting on this, yeah. Because I just have my terms now, my TOS in ASMRs. When someone's just pushing me too much to my edges, because I'm a person who is liking quality over quantity. So that's basically... It is his hands.
Tricky, but I know
Holy shit. Okay, there are shadow hands on his ass. Oh my god. Holy. But yeah, the attacks are just nice. And I just had one incident, like I think I just told you that. I had one incident with a customer of mine. He just pressured me too much. It was really annoying at this point. I was like, okay dude, just really shut the fuck up. Because more or less, I don't need your money in this kind of point. Yeah, but honestly, really, honestly, I was so mad after this that I just said, come on, I just really finished this one and then I just get my terms of service. When someone just really pressing me to my edges or like to a breaking point, I can't really finish this or like I don't care how the audio quality is and the story is, because I want that my audios are good and you should feel it and not really hear it because or like get your edges off. Of course, because that's why I have a second tier. I just only moan. Yeah, for people, they just be so thirsty and they just come here for the moaning stuff. That's why I just putting this into my other section. Yeah, this is for $10, I think. But yeah, this one is pretty evil. Yeah, come on. I know. Help.
Life and death.
Help. Okay, it takes a while. But yeah, this makes me pretty mad when someone is pressuring me, because it takes a while until I just finish one of my audios, yeah? Because that's why it's just how quality is just creating, yeah? And not quantity. Quantity is like you're rushing things and don't care how the story is and come to the main part. It's basically that I had this a couple times that I just skipping a lot of story behind what's happening and then come into the main part, like the sex scenes, the moaning stuff, and the finishing, yeah, and so on. I know the drill. Yeah, I know the drill. And sometimes it's when you have people like that, it is exhaustion. It is really exhaustion. When you have only people like this, they're just thirsting over your audios and not really just appreciate you as a person. They just only want your content as a relief, and that is pretty disgusting. Yeah. And that's why my audios are just different. I like them as a quality thing and not as a rushed thing. And I said to him, if you're not happy with this is not my problem. So I just basically block him and I just make him his audio finish, and then I just let him know that I'm not really taking any commission of him again. When he tries to sign into this, I know his basically writing habit. This is also a habit of mine. I know a person really specific on the writing style. When someone have a really different or like a really unique style of writing, I immediately know, okay, this is this person. It must be this person. And then I get suspicious. I was like, okay, dude, you can't just fuck me around now. 795529. Are you here? This gap is too small for even a bug. Can you even hide till here? I speak from experience. When some humans make a fuss and ignore you. It's just to see if you are calm. It's about sincerity. That's what she said, yeah. Trust me, so many of the girls who just come over Caleb, yeah. I do read a lot of spicy stories over Caleb, yeah. Oh, I see you're quite knowledgeable about this matter. Even humans try to coax seemingly accepting it. Look, a bit of a cloth is peeking out from behind the bell. Ah, okay, a peak of cloth. Alright. Start? Oh no, I'm just really terrible on this. Oof. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. It is a little ghost. That's sweet. That's sweet. Why are you hiding from me? Is this because the man behind me is too frightened? I believe you're the one who scares them. What the fuck? I'm just a cute little girl, huh? Maybe the innocent girls are just not so innocent how it looks like, huh? You have an formidable present. You lift the bell as if you were prepared for banish a ghost. Oh, that's why. Oh. Oh no, me. Okay, what is wrong, huh? Connecting to network again? Don't really test my patience, come on, please. As he's mean to me today, yeah. Okay, this is the longest loading process I had in a long time, yeah. Thanks. So, basically we can't just choose either way. Because we have 6 of them. Oh, nice. Caleb, try it. This one is so pretty. Even a wandering soul passing by, they think you were trying to bury me in forever. You too handsome with blossom in your hair. Yo, and with just a braid? Yeah, of course. I'm not letting others see you that. Who else would dare to treat me like that? Or this? Is it for your sake? We need to maintain the dignity of the Lord of the Nether Realm. What a noble excuse. Tell me, what else is for your eyes only? Oh yeah, I do have some papers with not only my eyes only. Oh my god. Yeah, I do had some. I do had some of them, yeah. Hey Sarah, how you doing? You made it! We are just playing Love and Deepspace Caleb Myth Story, yes? Was pretty cool, yeah? We're just now in the middle of the map. Or like at the end of the map. And we are just experience this now together. I had a lot of troubles to get the card, girl. Trust me, I do had a lot of troubles. Perhaps I could wear more clothes and a mask whenever I leave. Happy now, my jealous lady? Aw. She's jealous, okay. Ah yeah, we need to switch to the other one, of course. Alright, Caleb. Free is going to reincarnate now. Won't you give him some encouragement? Basically, my thoughts about reincarnation, it's like they say reincarnation in the Bible, yeah, but actually they are not mentioning this too often in them, so there is no way you can just reincarnate in another body or like reborn in another body. Basically, it's only my turn to believe it. And this is some of the things, yeah. Girl, I still haven't watched the myth besides pulling for it on the first day of the event. Damn, girl, what in the actually fuck? You're just a beast. Yeah, you're just saving all the pulls, I know. I was so depressed. I was so depressed because I have 70 pity. They doesn't really giving me anything of the pools. I was trying my hardest to just get them. I was like, okay, I'm not comfortable with this. Yeah, I'm just spending a lot of money on this. The mortal room is anything better than the nether falls. Even if you are reborn as a human, you might face countless hardship and struggles to survive. Oof. Because surviving him, yeah, of course. Caleb, are you going to make him cry? Or you live a peaceful, carefree life? No matter what fate awaits you, this is where you came from, and this is where it returned to you. When it's painful, nah, I don't like it painful. I just, in other words, I just like it quick. I just like it quick. Basically, I'm not really believing in an afterlife. What are you doing? No, I just need my app. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to get spoilers. Yeah, you get spoilers when basically when we just add the moment in the card. Yes, I come back after you watch those. Yes, okay. Have you pulled already? Yes, I pulled already. I have both cards and I struggle so much. I really struggle so much to this point. I was like, okay, I do not like this. I have both cards with struggles, yeah? With struggles. A girl, I tell you. So don't be afraid. By the logic, my origin and destination are also here, by your side. Where else could you go? Do you truly believe I'd let you leave? Have you pulled a rare girl? What was your luck? I was unlucky. Did you pull on stream? No, I just pull off stream. I was so unlucky again. I was so unlucky again. I pulled off stream yesterday and I was struggling so much. They not really giving me any pity to anything, and I was like, okay, dude, what is wrong with you? Why not giving me anything? This is so unfair. I have 70 pity, and I was like, okay, then at first I was lucky. I think I get Caleb the first one at 10 pulls, and the rest of the cards I just struggle a lot because in the middle I pull for Xavier. I just pull for Xavier for some reason, and then all of a sudden I come across to then all of a sudden I come across to Raphael. I pull for Raphael's card again, his blooming card. Sally's birthday card thriller was so cute. I died. Yeah, it was so cute. Yeah. No, I have to pull. Yeah. Me, I think I pass because it is a bit too close to Caleb Smith's story, so I just wasted a lot of money. I got distracted by Xavier. Yes, of course. Exactly. I'll get distracted by Xavier. It was so funny because first I just pulling his card, and then all of a sudden afterwards I get the last card pretty late, but I get it, both of them, and I just ranking up his relationship with me. I think I'm with Caleb now 71. Yeah, I'm 71 with Caleb. 91 I'm with Xavier, and the rest is just, yeah, the motorcycle was the same as the main story, and I was like, yes, I know, it was the motorcycle ate the story. It was so cool. I just noticed that, yeah, because we're just going on a motor riding trip with him on his birthday, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, man, I literally asked for a Silas and MC bike card in the last survey, and they did it. Yeah, I think they just listened to the girlies. They said, "I'm working right now. I'll be back in a bit." It's okay, girlie. Take your time. I'm also here. I'm also here. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, I just remember when I start working. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. This was a chore. Yeah. When it's just a newbie, they just not really go easy on you. Oh god. I was crying several times when they just be so mean to me. Yeah. When I need to learn to get a thick fur on my back, let's say. In German we say ein dickes Fell. Because you can take a bit more than it's needed, yeah. But yeah, actually you need that. They only listen to the Chinese girlies, so I'm sure they're requesting the same thing. Yes. Yes, I think they're just requesting the same thing that we are checking on this, because it's some of the Chinese girlies are really at the same path as we are. And actually I just reading about this, that the Chinese girlies have the game already on 18. Yeah, the game is already on 18 because they have mature content there. Yeah, thankfully I'm working from home, but still gotta deliver, of course. You just have a home, how's it called? Home office. Yeah, home office. There's actually a song from a German content creator. He is writing songs, and he making a song about home office, yeah. He actually called Ryan, yeah. Oof. I like the attacks. They're just pretty nice. I like the attacks from the card. Elegant. I like this lotus effect in that. Yeah, some countries the rating for 18 already. Yes, basically the Chinese girlies are just eating up already. I'm sure they have some spicy cards stored up. Oh yes, yes. I will say yes. I'm sure the next multi-banner is gonna be a spicy. I hope so. I hope so, girly. My goodness, I hope so, because I want them so much to get them a spicy card like the Midnight Rendezvous. This was so nice. This final move is so scary. I was like, okay, when I first see that, I really need to pull for the Zane pool rerun already. Yes. You need to grind, my girly. You need to grind. You need to grind your cards, like me. But this is a chore, yes? This is a pretty chore, I would say. Maybe I skip on Silas' birthday and save up to multi-banner and Zane's rerun. Yeah. I need to skip, unfortunately, on Silas, because I just run out of money. Basically, because I need actually the money for just some rents, and some of my bank account needs that. So yeah, I just wasting a lot of money on this one, yeah, because I just wasting, I think, 300. Yeah, $300 actually. Yeah, but yeah, this is worth it. Basically, yeah, it is also worth it for this, even though he's not my main. But yeah, I like to play it. I like to play this. Yeah, basically the good thing is they're just making a rerun from every single card. So I hope I get the other card for Xavier. This harmony strings, I think. How's it called? Like, this wasn't a bad timing. I was like, Infold, I hate you. I hate you so much. When the rerun from Xavier come out, I was like, why this is a bad timing. I just actually called them out and said in fault, I just hate you. I just hate you so much. Because they are just not putting this in the beginning of the month, no. When I get my pills, no. They just need to put this in the mid of the month, where I can't get it. Yeah, basically it's pretty difficult for me to get some things. My beautiful glazed roof titles, they were destroyed before they couldn't shield me from the rain. Ah, sweet. You thought G sliced them when you first started learning swordsmanship. Then why did you fix them? I couldn't bear to. This country yard is filled with your handwork. Aside from the reefs, there's also the bamboo corridor to the east and the window laddick to the west. Next is Raphael Myth. Right, it's the 4-1. Oh, he get also a new one? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, the how's it called? I'm just stuttering. I'm just nervous. The rumors are just right. They're giving us basically the right concept wrote what Lynn said me, the gacha goblin, yeah, and she said actually after Caleb I think we get another card, but which one it is I need to see it for myself again. But they just cooked a really few things. I'm really surprised, and there are some rumors that was really sad. Yeah, during one of my speculating lessons, you set my ropes on this first. Well, I goes like Raphael, Xavier, Zane, Silas, Caleb. Okay, so this is first Raphael, then is Xavier, Zane, Silas, of course, and then Caleb is the last one, yeah? Oops, fine, I'll compete to you. Remember these words. Now I should tell you up all those olden debts and charge you interests worth severed countries. Okay. So 1 to bear, and then after we are just finished this, we are just hop into the first 5-star memory, yeah? But yeah, I'll let you know when you not want to get spoiled. So I just give you a heads up when I'm starting the 5-star card. It is not a problem. This one is cool. The Interrealm gate is the last piece that's behaving unnaturally. All we have to do is seal the rift. You're rather eager. You brought me here, so I don't expect me to stand and watch. I never planned to face this alone. I can always rely on my sister. Basically, so what I'm feeling, okay, what I'm feeling about this, I know some of the fangirlies I just feel uncomfortable when they are just addressing as brother and sister, even though they are just not blood related, actually. And this is for some viewers pretty uncomfortable because they're just behaving like brother and sisters. But they could say that they are not blood related. Basically, that the info's just pointing this out, that they get massive hate. Yeah, what is not really fair, because I listened this to Goblin's one of the videos, and she said that one of the girlies are just really complaining about this. Hey Lena, good to see you. Hi, welcome to the Dragon Tea House. Hi, welcome. Now my camera is actually working again. Hi Lena. Hi everyone, good to see you. Yeah, I need to be really slowly with the hand tracking, so that's the thing. Good to see you, girlie. We are just playing Love in Deepspace, one of my favorite games. How are you today? I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. Hopefully you have a good day. Also, just take a seat and grab a tea. Of course, I just forget something or ritual. So, I just show you your seat. Why is this captive? So just take your seat and you can drink a tea. There we go. So everyone has tea. Yeah, I'm saving for the Silas birthday banner. Oh no, you're just saving for that? Oh no, oh my goodness. Ah, fuck. I can't really save for that because I spent a lot of money on this one. I need to skip this one eventually, but we can't just rewatch this on, how's it called, Lavender's account. So we're just making a really good shedding one, yeah. Silas birthday banner is very tempting indeed. Oh yes, it's so tempting, I know. It's for your assisting, you don't even need to ask. Yo, I can't, girl. I can't. What the fuck? I'm free to play because I'm broke. Also, basically I'm just buy for this game, but I need to be really careful with my salary to not go all down for this. We just need to tap. Okay, we need to tap and close. There's a vortex. Yeah, we just need to close the vortex. Oh, come on. Close. Thank you. Nice. Good. Yeah, Sarah is also a free-to-play player, so I have to be very careful with my spending. Yes, of course, me too. I need to be really careful with my spending because it's so really difficult to do that. Oh my fucking god. I need to be so careful to not overdo it, because once I overdo it, and then I was actually asking my mom to help me out for a bit because I was broke. For the rest of the month I was broke, and I was asking really in my shame to ask my mom, please, can you please give me something from my account? Can we get Silas to pay? Yes, that would be nice. That we get Silas to pay for us. Yes, please give me a quote unquote a sugar daddy to pay for me. Oh yeah, I need to shut up because it's there's a really funny story I experienced. Basically I'm a cosplayer also, yeah, and I have another account, my private account, where I can show my cosplays to some other friends I meet, yeah. And for some coincidences was so funny that someone just really asking me, hey, do you need a sugar daddy? I was like, what are you asking? Why? And he's like, yeah, he wants to spoil someone because he doesn't have a nephew or niece, and he is basically like, okay, he wants someone to spoil him, or like to be spoiled, because he doesn't have some kids on his own. And he comes across of me and he was like, yeah, but you know what's the coincidence, or like the backside of a sugar daddy is? There's always a catch. There's always a catch. You need to do something in return to him. And I'm not really interested in this. Basically, the sexual things that you need to do, maybe, I'm sorry for just telling this, a hand job, or like, yeah. This is only my imagination, but I need to ask if it's really that case about sugar daddy and sugar moms. But this is only sexual things, I think. I need to ask. That's why I'd be really careful about this. As long as we are be each other's, nothing is free, as they say. Oh yes, nothing is free, baby. Nothing is free. Not even the death is free. Yeah, this costing your life, basically. As long as you have each other on the side, as calamits in the word can't be defeated. Alright, nice. So we basically experience now the myth card from Caleb to yin and yang. This is the balance between harmony. Even just existing is expensive those days. Oh yes, now when you have a car, or when you need a car, so tanking is basically the expensive thing, or just owning a car is basically the expensive thing you can own right now. Because the gas, what you need to only go or drive at work and do some normal things is now really careful, so it is horrible these days. I've been running around all days, but I'm not tired. I like those rooms, that's just nice. Aww. He's completely black here. You can't peek, just wait a little longer. Every adjustment I make to Caleb's clothes make an rustling sound. Patient, he doesn't move and keep his eye closed. Because he's only for us, this patient. This is the good thing. Ah, yeah. This is so fucking cute. Yeah. Now you can open them. He follow my gaze and see those long strings of clinging accessories that are tied to his waist. Yeah, waist.
Boats, flower spikes, lotus seeds. You collected these while strolling through Nether Falls.
Yeah, they are good things. I turn them into charms just for you. Basically the whole story meaning is about the main story from Caleb also, that he just lost a few things, but I don't want to spoil too much. So I give you also a heads up when we are just hopping into the first 5-star, because it's for some viewers of yours, when you're not playing this card, really disturbing by spoilers. So I give you a heads up later. Yeah, I do watch the card a bit in the trailer, and someone just explaining this, what this is meaning. This is also more. There's also more about his backstory, from how he is treated in the main story from Love and Deepspace, how we experience him when he just first debut. Sometimes when I see Caleb, he's just over there like, and I don't even main. And I don't even main. Yeah, no, I know. I feel the same way, girl. Damn. He's just over there, and I was like, okay. I'm really not his main, basically, but he is tempting to get, yeah? He's really tempting to get.
So
this is the thing.
Them to me?
Because you're special, honey. Sugar plums. I learned about certain tradition in the mortal room. When someone sets off a long journey, they carry a keepsake from home. No matter how far they travel, their home and those they cherish will protect them. Oh, that's sweet.
Something bad might happen to me.
Yeah, maybe in every single myth story, something bad is happening. Yeah, every single time. I have this feeling. Cover his mouth. I would like to cover something else. Yeah, with my lips. Don't say that.
All right. Pretend I didn't say anything.
He's really patient with us. This is so nice. Yeah, this is so nice. Yeah, this is some of the things I also struggle. I was like, I'm not really a main, but I'm really curious when you just a main how you behave. Of course, this is the same when I see Caleb. Or when I see Xavier and Silas, I just go down bad even more. Yeah. Like this, at this rate, yeah. I take my hand off his mouth and clear my throat. Keep it safe. I also added a small amount of my spirit power. It certainly protects you. Even if it doesn't something dangerous without telling me, I still want to do what I can do to ensure he's safe. Oh, that's sweet. I'm a Snowcrow main, but I do like collecting the other memories. Yes, me too. I'm just also a collector. I do also, and yeah, I'm not really Snowcrow. I'm Crow Star. I'm Crow Star, yeah. And or Starcrow, basically Starcrow, yeah. But this is actually fine to collecting them, and which this certain moans is specific, I need to put this. Yeah, even though this is a gasping. Also, male gasping are just nice. They give me tingles, yeah?
Give me your hand.
What? Just put something else already. I love to help. Okay, this is his under rip. Yeah. What are you doing? He takes my hand and press it down. Between our palms is a lotus seed's charm. A warm energy flows from or intertwining. Hey Kuro, good to see you. How are you? Thank you so much for visiting. Welcome to Dragon Tea House. Thank you so much for the drink. I'm okay. What about you? I'm good this time. Yeah. I'm good. And I was enjoying now Love and Deepspace. We are just playing right now Caleb Smith story, and we put this on sus mode. That's why you hear me sometimes swearing here and there. So yeah, so don't mind me. That's why. And we come up with some nice conclusion that he's nice, yeah. A warm energy flows from our intertwined fingers that curls up and arms like a glowing vein. Okay. When the light fades, an increased pattern appears, a bindy lotus bloom between our hands. Half of it transforms into a small ring. And Caleb slides it onto my fingers, yeah, sliding in. Sliding in, baby. Yeah, okay. I can't be say so much as I want. Yeah. But don't worry. I'd only do this once, a few times. Because this card is basically every single time sus. And that's why I need to be careful. I feel as though I've seen it before.
This is my gift.
Huh? What
Aside
gift?
from wanting to protect you, I have a selfish wish.
That you don't want to leave? Huh? A selfish wish?
I hope it can remind you of me. And for every second of each day, you'll think only of me.
Oh, he's really protective. That's what I want to say. He is pretty protective about MC, and he doesn't want to share. Yeah, stay as much as long, Kuro, and please feel comfortable in my stream as long as you want, and you don't need to text if you don't feel like it. So yeah, I only remind you about this because I'm a stream who is not pressure you to text, so you can't lurk in the background. That's totally a-okay. That's sweet. Yeah, I give you your seat. There we go. And I give you your tea. So, then you calm down. You're still working, but yeah, I give you in spirit your seat, you can relax, and your tea. Yes, that you feel more relaxed at work. This is much more easier, yeah. So, what we having? Back on? That's your wish. Don't I really think about you all the time? Head pats. Thank you so much, Kuro, for the head pats. Yeah, now it's just working again without just pressing a button. That's totally cool. I was really surprised that they have this function now in VTube Studio, so you have a connection between Twitch and your toggles. Yeah, you can just basically toggle my model but not my expressions. I don't do that. Basically, the expressions what I put for Twitch, yeah, Twitch only. Unfortunately, this is not working for YouTube. Basically, I think this is too much. I pretend to pout. And you? Don't you do this the same?
My feelings for you can't be encapsulated in words. They even go beyond mere thoughts.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh my god, this is sweet. Imagine that someone just go down bad so much of you. That's so sweet. I just like that when someone just goes so down bad of you that he does completely everything for you. Yeah, that's pretty fine. For me, basically. But when someone is not doing that, it's also fine. Do something in the relationship what's basically makes you comfortable, but not uncomfortable. But I just experience this often. I haven't streamed on Tube, but if I'm not wrong, the chat has less interaction. No, yeah, the chat has less interaction. Yeah, because I'm also streaming to YouTube, and they have less action to the chat because they can't really interact much. So this is only super chat what you can interact, and basically I think you can just make when someone just make a comment about it, maybe sometimes when Caleb does that, I'm still like, ah, yes, yes, me too. This is so sweet. Meow. Yeah, I just blushing is also, this is so sweet. This animated emotes, that's so sweet. There are really some moments with Caleb I was like, should I blush or should I just crawling back to something I can hide? I do not know. No way he give us a hickey? Excuse me? He give us a hickey? No way. Okay, he goes down bad fully. Honor claps hands. The bungee lotus at between is quite intimacy. Oh my god, okay. Holy shit. Okay, we go down bad pretty fast. But my wish, I wish we can stay like this forever, entangled and unable to leave each other. Okay. Basically, this is too clingy. Yeah, I like it in some way clingy, yeah, but not too much. Interesting, I would say. Interesting. But it sounds like he giving us a hickey. On the neck, yeah, basically. This is the sensitive part in the areas, yeah. But yeah, all the boys are just really seductive in some points. So yeah, we get the audio card. What you get when you finish the card, or like this one. Caleb, Dusk Heart Dreams. Okay, so we have that. Interesting. Let's see if we can just go back. And compass. This is only when we can test his strength. Yeah, we can test his strength. Why not? Yeah, come on. We just basically know what's happening. Actually, his upper body is half naked. He's half naked, and only this shadow things are just covering the rest of the body. But I like it when his lotus figure just appears. That's pretty nice. But yeah, I have both cards, so I do not be worried when we not experience this fully. But this is now the fighting system what we get when we first experience this. But yeah, I like all of the outfits. Yeah, me too. I like them all. They are just so gorgeous. Yeah. Also, the new outfit from from Silas is also really gorgeous. I like it. This biker this biker suit is pretty fine. Yeah, I like it so much. It's really nice. Actually, at work, I do have less to do because I was like, okay, someone please tell me if I have something to do because I feel so boring. Basically I have nothing to do and I can't really just drag the time over, and maybe I just do something else in the meantime until they just call me do something I can help. But after the Easter week is this especially, there is a bit of a break until the people are just need something really special again. And then after, I think the next week, I have then 30 days holidays, let's say. Yeah, this is also nice for me. Finally having a holiday in a long of a month until December, yeah. A good break. And then I'm working on my overlay, what I get soon. And also, one of my new streaming accessories are here. So I brought myself a new arm. So it's the first arm. Every day I look at my bank account before I go to work so I can have some stimulation. Yes, me too. I was always thinking about this. I was like thinking about my bank account, yes, and that's my stimulation. Or like I always, when I see my stream and my things around it, I was like, okay, Rio, you need to go to work. That you can't just pay your bills. Yeah. What we have in the Netherlord wields absolute power to strike down all the ghosts yet to be shown unwearing. Yeah. We also know what the drill is. This is the fatality yin-yang circle. Yeah, this is how it's charging. Oh, we noticed already. This is the special attack for dodging. This is also nice how they're showing this. When wielding Asura Gaze. Nice. That's cool. This is basically a training area. Ah yeah, we need to wield on his own. Yeah, that's the only thing, because auto and manual are just been pretty at ease, or like, yeah. Evil. We are just so evil. Oh, nice.
Deaths is being too merciful.
Ooh, we have a break. We have a combo break. Nice. Don't dare to touch my girl. Don't dare. Basically, they have also everyone the same counter attack. Come on. We can't just ring the bell. She's really moving gracefully at this point, really. His combo attack is so pretty, yeah. The combo attack is really pretty, yeah, totally. I just like them. Yeah, they're just the finisher. This is so cool. This is really cool, this finisher. But this makes me even though blushing. His eyes are just glowing and into the dark. This makes me so blush. Oh, I was like, okay, what are you thinking about? Infold, what are you thinking about? At night. Or the finisher? His eyes are just glowing when he doing this last move. I was like, okay, this is the same move, I think. Now I get it. This is the same move that Xavier do in his finishing move. Was this really similar? Oof. Counterattack, nice. We just got a bit back. Yeah, I know.
I won't die.
I won't die so easily, of course. Yeah, we don't. It is They also say that. Damn. Holy. It also works pretty nice, so I just update my graphic card before, that's why I'm a bit late for streams. And I run into technical issues because I just needed to wait until my computer just make the update before I can start the game. So you know the drill, in full task, the habit, you need to shut down everything before and then start the game, basically, you know. But it was nice. Also at Wednesday I was at the karaoke bar. It was pretty nice. But in my opinion the last time it was a bit uncomfortable because the music was so loud. Yeah. It was pretty nice, yeah. It was so nice in another one, but this was too loud for myself. And there we go. Leonard just taking notes, yeah. That's so sweet. This one is this makes me oh shit. Oh help. Oh help. I would just chain them, okay. Oh help. Oh help. Oh help. There are just too much, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oof. A finisher? Damn. It really looks like from Inuyasha, yeah. One of his finisher. And he's just dodging pretty easy on me. I'm not really get one of the scratches, which is pretty nice. Oh help. In the story he said, I don't want to die that easily. But it looks really similar to that, yeah. Oh, he's tough. Okay, it doesn't really get that. Okay. Oof. Oh help. He's really sus. Damn. They are just really fast, but the movements are just so nice. Yeah, they're just nice. I like them so far. It looks like a pirate sword, what Caleb have. Yeah. Could you imagine Caleb is in the Inuyasha universe, so that would be both crazy and fun to see. Oh yes. Are you just know Inuyasha? Really nice. Cool, Lena. It's really crazy to see those. It is really imaginable to see them both in Inuyasha, and it would be, like you said, crazy and fun to see both of them to see each other. It's just walk side by side, or like go crazy over Kagome. I don't know. Let's see if I can finish him. This is pretty tough. Nope. Nope. We're just penetrating him that much, yeah. Come on, we're penetrating until he doesn't like it anymore. Yeah. Damn. But this is really in a girlish mode. A friend of me watching Inuyasha, and she even lent me her Inuyasha mangas set a few years back, and I ended up liking it a lot. Nice, nice. Yeah, I do have also been a good friend of mine. She just brought all of the Inuyasha stories, or like the Inuyasha mangas, and she let me basically every single manga of them, also the rest of it. So I just watching the anime and reading also the manga of it. So it was pretty interesting, and later I figured out when I get the first internet, I decided to rewatch it. But this is so uncomfortable when you get used to one language and then all of a sudden, you get to hear the Japanese voice from Inuyasha, and you have this feeling, okay, where I hear the same voice actor again. And I just really tell you something creepy. It is basically the same voice actor who just voicing one of hentais or like porns in so many hentais, yeah? It's basically the truth, yeah? One of the voice actor, I'd be honored to voice one of the porn mangas or porn animes who is basically to that. Finally, holy. But his wielding sword, I will admit, it's a bit slow. Yeah. To actually combating his sword technique from Caleb is a bit slow, I would say. This is the only thing. What's in my opinion. But the rest of all is pretty nice. Eating cookies. But yeah, I think that's why I use guns in this life. Yes. Sometimes when you're using guns, it is better to it is way faster than a sword, because his massive sword is it's not really that well. We have this is the thirsty one. I hear rumors about this. This is so thirsty. I think he biting us. I was like, okay, are you an alpha, Caleb, or like, what are you doing? So let's see how much we get from the coins. Over 1,000? It's over 9,000. Okay. Can we obtaining now one of the, how's it called? The cards. I think so. Yeah, we get all 10. Nice. But in one of the training rooms, you can't really switch the gun or like the costume to it. That's the thing. And I'll be happy to test this out. So now I put a little bit of a disclaimer. We are facing now the 5-star card. So the first one we just experienced. So we are just basically finished to his road to this event, because now it's the last day to experience that, because on the 11th April, basically tomorrow, we can't experience this much further. So that's why we are just putting this in this kind of thing. Yeah. And now I'm waiting on my new microphone. So basically I obtaining now my microphone arm. I just put this on my table, and it doesn't really have this sound from basically my computer anymore. I keep getting Caleb memories while pulling for Zane. I think he's jealous. Yeah, me too. I get still when I just want to pull for Xavier, I always get Zane. In my opinion, I always get Zane, or rather Zane. I get more often. I get Raphael. He's really jealous of Xavier. I don't know why. It's so funny. I just always pull for them. The last time when I'm pulling for this card, basically for those 2 cards, I pull. Oops, this was the wrong one. For the 2 cards what I pull right now, I just have a really massive pity on those 2 because it was so depressing. Oh yeah, this is his myth story. Also, I have another window to it. I just pull also for this. I have a lot of Savior. Wanna trade for Zane. Basically, for Zane, I do not have often of much of the cards. Basically, for Midnight Rendezvous, I do have basically 3 of one of them. Also, his business trip, this was for free. And this is his 1 myth card. I just rewatched this on YouTube because I was like, I need to know. But actually, his cards, the view is also really nice, and how they drawn basically are this Tomorrow Catch thing. This was nice. His birthday card, and the rest of it was pretty nice. Yeah, I do not have often. Okay, this how's it called? This Star Wars thing. This I also pull for this, and also this K-pop thing. I think 2 of his birthday cards also I have. We experienced this. He has his card, basically his birthday is on September, yeah. And I start playing the game basically on August, yeah, and I didn't know that. This was a gacha game back then, and then when I re-experienced this, that he is just giving us this. Okay, this cards, basically I get this card first. Was this the second card? I don't know. We see actually, yeah. I have the Zane and Xavier for the Star Wars, but I missed the Idol, and because I wasn't playing yet. I wasn't playing yet. Okay. This is pretty spicy, yeah. The nether yearning. I was having 70 pity to a point that was like, okay, I'm just questioning my sanity. I'm really questioning my sanity for that. And I was like, please give me something that I can't just save my money, but I want to. I really want to. I like his background music. When you just reach a point in his relationship, you can hear afterwards a specific melody. I think this was an epic melody in this thing, yeah. I like to think of the Zane birthday event as a present for me too, because my birthday is also in September. Oh nice, that's pretty nice. Cool, Lena. Basically my birthday is in November. So no one actually has in November, but a month before has Xavier in October. So basically I'd be happy to re-experience this with him in that. Bound by the nether, the way is long. Okay. So we see how much we get in this story, so I just put another disclaimer. So we are experiencing now the first myth card from Caleb. So be prepared, it's gonna be emotional. It could be some viewers a bit disturbing. If you just feel uncomfortable, just please watch away. Or like mute the stream a bit, that you can just calm down. It's okay when you just can't take it. I'm not mad, because I just have also some mental health issues, so I know how it feels like. You don't need to be ashamed, yeah? That's totally a-okay. So I just start the first capture from the myth story, so this is the last call when you not want to get spoiled. So please just look away or just mute the stream. When you need to leave, it's also okay. Yeah? So now or never. Let's go. I'm just also curious. I was so happy when I just pulled for the first 10. I need to see if it's the first 10. This was really difficult, yeah. I need to see if I have that. It feels like that I have the first 10. So, this is all the moment we're waiting for. So, heaven and earth dwells in chaos, and yin and yang have lost their way. While they belongs to the mortal rooms, where the living may realm, yeah. The night is claimed by the nether realms, where ghosts run rife. Humans shall not venture for its darkness, not shall ghosts walk in the lights. Those words of mortals is bound. The eternal days and the realm of spirits are perpetual nights. Okay. Prepare your tissues. We just have then after issues. Cause yeah, it is premium English again. We are not subscribed for that. I just almost forgot. This is so fine. I just like this so much. Holy fuck. I like this so much, the premium English. I'm crying. Oh my god, I'm crying from laughing. Oh no. This is too good. Twilight smoothers the sky. I just need to laugh. A premium English. Yeah, this is so nice. Yeah. Clouds swallow the last ray of sunlight. The mortal realm sink into darkness. Muhahaha. This was a coincidence.
Don't eat me!
This was a coincidence. Don't eat me. Yes, I eat you alive. Nom, 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 nom. The small shrine warns. What? Warns door bursting open. A man collapses onto the floor, scrambling to his feet. He sees the realm, some severed in dust and thick cobwebs. Yeah, that laugh from the game sounded like out of a cartoon. Yeah. It sounds like a devilish cartoon sound. That was a coincidence. Oh no. Oh fuck, this was something like that. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, basically I didn't really see what's... It's a bit censored, yeah. But okay. Alrighty. On the altar, several broken statues sit beneath an wavering lamp. The flickering light makes their faces twisting and shifting into the shadows. Who is flickering the light?
Is there an immortal who can help me? A ghost wants to devour me whole!
Boy, I just like to get devoured by Caleb whole. Even though it's as painful. But don't mind me. It is only my opinion. I just like to get the devoured whole. But yeah, there are some spicy cartoons I just read in one of the Patreons I am. Actually, I follow someone who is just drawing them. Actually, Love and Deepspace art. And she is actually on Caleb's new myth. And they just did it a long time with the doggy style and some other positions. I was like, okay. And he's just eating her out. Literally. Cornered with no means of escaping, he falls to his knees and bangs his head against the floor. Begging every statue he can see, okay? What is this, Buddhistish? Buddha?
I swear, I'll rebuild this
Yeah, you just it is too late to beg for mercy. Muha. Huh? Who's that? Oh, help. The lamp flashes, he looks up and sees that all the statues have transformed into ghosts with green skin and long jaded fangs.
Only fresh flesh can satisfy me.
I can do this as well. Wait. I can also do this as well. If it's let me, hopefully this is not bugging out too much. But I can only do this for a few seconds.
Only fresh flesh can satisfy me.
I don't know how good. Okay, you can hear it a bit. Okay, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be really fine. I'm really excited. I'm really excited what's happening.
The world of mortals is now part of our domain. You can't run away forever. Come to me. Let me eat you.
You can say this like that.
Let me eat you.
A ghost, help! Huh? What was that? Why is there clouds? Huh? Where's their censorship? A shadow vanished and candlesticks soar. They pierces the ghost body and pin it against the pillar. Oof. Help. The dim lamp floors and a crayon flame burns, another lights up and another one. Eh? Why? Ghastly lights manifest as if something walks or descend steadily towards the shrine.
A realm for mortals, a domain for ghosts. I don't remember a mere flesh eater being the one to decide everything.
Ooh, someone is mischievous.
You're bold, I admit. Very few can stand before me while bearing an endless stream of sins.
Whoa, why are you bugging out? No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Stop. What are you doing? No. You don't fucking do that. We're just in the middle of the interesting part. You need to stabilize. Come on. do your... Wait, how I can just tell this in English? Wait, I need to think for a second. How I can tell this in English? This is also difficult. When you just think to... you need to think this in English and translate this from German into English. This is difficult, yeah? How can I pronounce that? Relieving exercise. Have you thought about relieving exercise? Yes. Do not hesitate to do relieving exercise. Yeah.
You're bold, I admit. Very few can stand before me while bearing an endless stream of sins.
Yeah, that's what we want. A golden lotus petals floats through the smoke and suddenly coils around the ghost's throat. It tightens. Oh, this sounds like a silk or like a really thin fabric to just tighten it up. To the throat? You just like the daddy dom and baby girl, huh? it sounds like that. I gotta go now. Bye bye. Okay. When you don't get spoiled, or like yeah, spoiled by me, or don't want to get spoilers. So yeah, I do understand. It's okay. Thank you so much, Lena, for just visiting. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for visiting. Bye bye. Yeah. Also, I think about it to get some ideas for merch. It is not really clear what I want to do. I need to just do brainstorming with my ChatGPT. There's really nice ideas what I come up with, because I just brainstorming also the overlay what you see soon with her, and she just was a big help. Yeah. Also, one of the co-workers from Nelo also do this as well.
You'd like to die sooner rather than later.
I just prefer a quick, yeah, death. But yeah, this is only my thing. The sense of Lotus, the Albert Peculiar permits the air. This is really premium English. What we not subscribe for. The air faints lights reveals the face of the statue statue in the highest position. It's expressionless, yet it seems an intimidating aura. I do have an intimate aura. An immortal? Yeah. Huh. My brother is stronger than most of those immortals. Yeah, you're just a spoiled little sister. I think so she is, yeah. Because we're just hiding behind his back. Having watching long enough from the shadows, I float towards the man. In this world, you can scare those evil ghosts and make mortals panic.
The Lord of the Netherrealm?
Yes. You just be clear.
Oh, thank you, my lord. I'm grateful that you two saved me.
I don't think so. That's a saving. Okay. Your soul isn't pure. Pity. You rather deny your villainy than confess to it, yes?
No, I never.
Mm-hmm. That's what all they say when it comes to a pitiful end, yeah. I just remember when I have this in actually Yandere audio, when I just voicing Yandere girl. It's just I like to voice them as in sweet Yandere girl, because they are just easier. Holy smokes, this was a sneeze. Yeah. I do sneeze rarely on stream. Really rarely. But this was a sneeze I need to. Yeah. Today is really cold. I just need to put the heat on, yeah, for some warmer days to this, because it's now really cold, yeah. They say, I think on now in the weekend we get colder weather, yeah. Even though we had 20 degrees in our town, it was pretty warm. It feels like summer, yeah. It was really comfortable, yeah. Your soul won't be able to reincarnate. Maybe you can't be useful elsewhere. I clap my hands, the ghost falls from the pillar and lies on the floor. It doesn't run, rather it stares at the man, the hunger clear in his eyes. Perhaps it lets the ghost eat you, then I'll devour it. Wouldn't that mean your death wasn't in vain?
No!
I'm evil. Once I've got my fill of seeing his death, a lotus petal brushes the tassel beside my hair. Yeah. I just like the
Stop
petals, yeah.
teasing the poor fellow.
But I like teasing, I'm sorry. I like teasing, yeah. When it goes my way, yes.
He only has a few moments left to live. He knows his end is nigh.
It's nigh. Okay. Alright. Let's deal with this ghost. The ghost attempts to flee, but its leap and summon the soul guide bell. It tolls rounds. The ghost freezes and clutches his head before letting out a weak, dying whimper. We call out to Caleb. Caleb! Okay, and his sword is then slashing completely. A cold light cuts the darkness and opens a large rift, pulling the ghost into his steps. Giving the man the ground a knowing smile and jumping into the rift. He wants to rather save his head to another one, yeah. Mountain shifts as the shadow force will glowing blossom materializes. A thick layer of deathly aura fills the air. We have arrived in the Netherlands, the capital of neither realm. Nice. The ghosts struggles, yeah, to... Ooh. Okay, we have bloodstains? Holy shit. We just struggles to crawl. Then a cold flash slices his arm. What a clean cut. Oof, that's really brutal. Damn. Holy fuck, this is unacceptable. I don't like it too brutal because it's in a way I like it clean. Somewhat clean pedals just drifting into the air. That's nice. That's nice. Ouch. Sorry. I do not want to hit the microphone. Yeah. But anyway, I have prepared, or like he sent me a few previews of my new overlay, and I'm most likely really satisfied to it. So a few things I want to change. Basically on the chat. The chat is then now on the opposite. Oh, we just get an... Whew! A kindled? What the... What in there? No, stop. Stop. What are you doing? I just want to read. Come on. Yeah, I know. You don't like it. Shut up. Come on, let me read. Don't freeze, please. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You need your fucking time. That's disgusting. You almost ruined the flower we raised. Yeah, lotus blooming are just really nice, but they're just...
Of the nether realm. A malevolent ghost like you shouldn't be here.
The Kindred stories are just a bit... one of a kind, yeah. It takes a while until they are spawning. Ooh, we see nipples. He just have a scarf on his forehead? Oof. Or is it a dragon? I don't know. Oh, help. Huh? What is this? Summon the soul guide bell. Interesting. Be quiet, I sent you over now. Okay, we actually can ring the bell. Ooh. Yeah, the Kindred story are just taking a bit. Oh, help. It's not working. I'm sorry. Yeah, there are other activities to do in this card, so we may or may not see the full length of the card. This is the one thing, the downside of it.
Filth shouldn't touch her.
Your filth. Oof, and then on the other room is will be really cold, yeah. Maybe I just get the... Ah, okay, he just stabbed him. Oof. I just really terrified about his look afterwards when he is actually jealous or like really protective over us, then he get this look. And that's why his symbols are just lotus flowers. It's just this one. Okay, you see a bit of his scarf here. And this looks like a phoenix. Ooh, okay. Ew. It's really bloody. Wow, I love in Deepspace. I miss watching you play this. Sorry, I've been sleeping a lot earlier recently. I don't get to watch your stream. It's okay, kitty. It's okay. You can also rewatch the stream. That's totally okay. When you just need to catch up some sleep, that's totally normal. I do have also my sleep schedule check. Because when I just get once.
Yin and yang and chaos. The gate standing between life and death. It's sealed. The two realms will crumble, and all souls shall be lost.
Okay. Basically, I just also check my my sleep schedules. Because to this point, I feel more comfortable with. This is normal. I don't really mad. No, it's okay. It's okay, kitty. It's okay. You can stay as long as you like. Yeah. But don't overdo yourself because you need some sleep, okay? Yeah. What are we having here? Is this a soul? It looks like a soul. Caleb, what did I say?
Ramblings before death aren't worth listening to.
No. Really? No.
You're hungry? Again?
We eating souls? Really? Uh-huh. Okay. Basically, this is our meal? Mm-hmm. Can you give me that?
Patience.
No. Or hug time difference. Or a huge time difference sucks too bad. I know. Yeah, the timing is a bit different. I know. I know, Hans. I know. But don't overdo yourself, okay? Yeah. That's the only thing I want. When I'm planning another 12-hour stream, I will let you know. So it can be that I start a bit earlier, that you maybe catch or maybe not catching my stream earlier, that you can rewatch it a bit. Yeah. That's okay. The huge time difference. Sorry. It was also... This is also for me a big thing. So when just looking up from the chat in the corner, and now on my side of the earth, it is 9:30. Yeah, it's 9:30. Because it is basically a few hours. The fragrance is lovely. Okay, we can lean in. I stay for a bit in your tea house and rest. Hope you're having a great stream, Rio. Thank you so much. You can rest as long as you like, so sweetness. Yeah, thank you so much. You can rest as long as you want. Okay? That's totally okay. So, and actually I give you your seat because that's our tradition. Here is your seat. Because it's actually working really fine. And I never know, and there is your tea. I never know that I can do that without just interrupting the game or like my model in the main window. That's cool. So what we're doing, we just need to... I like your scent more. No. Oh, we got mischievous again, huh? Ooh. I like to get mischievous.
You're not satisfied, and you
No,
dare
not
ask
really.
me for more.
No. I can just last long. Wink, wink. I'm yours and you're mine. I can do what the fuck? Just please stop that. This is annoying. I'm yours and you're mine. I can do whatever I want with you. This is so cute. Yum yum. Cause tea. Yes. This is really cute, yeah. But they got more spicy in some parts.
You are the most closely bound souls in this world.
You're welcome, sweetness. No. Yeah, they have really lovely interactions. Yes, I do really adore onto them.
We can indulge in our heart's desires without restraint.
Ooh. Oh, this is neck kissing. Oof. Okay, I like it. Oh, and before I forgot, hey Caleb. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's what I mean about it. That the moaning actions, oof. That's just spicy. Are they just eating, or is this just horny interactions? I don't know. I think both. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. I just like that. Hmm.
You've reached your limit.
No, not yet. This is only the beginning. What, a hickey? Okay. Ooh, this is a sensitive area.
More
Careful.
than this.
Oh, I like it. I like it when you give me more than this. Transfer energy. Okay. Who said... Wait. Who said what? Who said I could take it? Maybe. Okay. Okay, this is this one. Alright. Oh, he's red. His eyes are red. And his ears. Oh, okay. He's putting it in.
Only you can set me free from my shackles.
Oof. Yeah, he's really passionate. Damn. Okay, this is really sus. This is really sus. Damn. They're just not really holding back on this. When this is all what we get in the European version, I'd be really curious what they get in the Chinese version, because they have actually not censorship. Yeah. The let's try this forever will never be apart.
Of course.
When we just immortal, yeah.
My baby's sister.
It is a bit weird when you...
She's wished for.
Oof. Oof. Damn. Ah, intertwined lotus. Nice. Okay, this is a nice censorship. They're just making out. Yeah. They're just making out. Damn. They're just making out. Holy shit. They're just really making out. Okay. With the rising sun and then Waning moon, the word turned into endless circles. So spicy. Oh yes, this is really spicy. Between the mortal realms and the nether realms. Yeah, but it's get a bit spicier because it is almost similar to Midnight Rendezvous, yeah? While the mortal realms drifting without and rule, the nether realms was healed into the grip for a pair of siblings. Together they proceed over the depths, wardens of the departed soul and sources of the man-eating ghost that ravage the lands. I think it's ravage. From domain into the lightless nether falls, they walk the well between two realms, revere the living as the lord of the nether realms. Only later did I come to know that those two lords were my big brother Caleb and I. Okay, this is... What are you doing, big bro? What are you doing, big bro? I can't help myself. Oh no. Oh shit. This is stuck in my head forever. I swear. I have forgotten when I first come to the Nether Falls, or why I become a lord of the Nether realm. Who was I before it all began? Yeah, this is now the good question. Who we was at the first thing, and before we just quote-unquote lost our memory. I only know one thing, that I must remain by Caleb's sides forever. If he was the ruler of the Nether realm, then I would be other of its lords. If he was to slay the man-eating ghost, then I wouldn't learn to kill. For countless years, I've been my brother's inseparable shadow, aching with a single wish for our time together to never end. It is a bit uncomfortable when you hear brother and sister, yeah? But yeah, this is a different kind of term. All these noises. The sounds become clearer and I open my eyes. Gormet is desperate. Now departed over me, but its owner, it's nowhere to be seen. What's happening? Oh, ew. I walk past the stone screen. No, stop. I can't read. This is also really, really uncomfortable when you need to go through everything, yeah. I was passing a stone screen, displaying images of a ghost being slain. Above the hall, a massive malevolent presence rise its mid-air. Several claws reaching out. He has claws, yeah. Caleb sat on the throne, made of pastel bones. His chin rested on his hand as he spun and floating lotus. Did he drink it? I think so, yeah.
I planned to leave you barely alive for some time, but it's clear you don't appreciate my efforts.
No, he doesn't really appreciate it. You're right.
Truly, it's a shame my mercy was wasted.
It is interesting to see that he just running out of patience. But it is really difficult, I gonna tell you, when you have this filter on with this deep voice. It sounds like a demon. I have this in my stream deck also in the background. This is my voice mod. And I also have a male voice also to tease. Because, you know, when someone is triggering a specific word, I just switching immediately on to this model because it's only work when my capacity on the game and CPU is just reaching this point. And this is always so funny when I can't tease them to a point. They just leave out of discussion and said, yeah, I need to go because they're just simping over my model. Yeah. That didn't Caleb and I capture it before? A month ago, Caleb took me to the Nether Mountains, which are 100 of miles away from Nether Falls. We captured this Millvent ghosts there. Okay, they are not really dead. Its mind has falling apart. Then I can't take one in human form. However, it's more virus than the rest. It wanted to taste its soul bed, but Caleb said it had another purpose. Lost in thoughts, I set the ghost claws long towards Caleb. He cursed the fingers of his right hand. Oof. Ooh, cold murderers. 5 golden lotus petals. Ooh. They have an animation where bloodstains are come into. Holy shit. Okay, that's why I'm so glad I just put this on 18. Shit. Ooh. Shit. The pieces his claws and twisted them off. Ew. Okay. Okay.
Why are you in a rush to die so soon?
The opposite angle is just nicer. Yeah. Another petal floats towards me before I increasing the size. It acts and shields to block the full blood. Caleb. That's what he said, come.
Come.
I'm sorry, I didn't need to do that. Basically, I'll be honest, I can't really just do fake moaning pretty good, yeah? And I do have one of a friend that's just teasing him over the edge. And I just fake moan for just fun. And actually afterwards, when I just stopped teasing, he said, no, just don't, please don't stop. I'll just be right there. Oh, it was funny. Yeah, in a point this was funny. But yeah, I don't do this too often. And actually the spicy moanings on Patreon, I do this for real. Yeah, this is how it sounds like when it's a real moan. And the difference between a fake moan. Yeah. But one of them, I think they don't hear the difference of it. Yeah. The petals coils around my waist, lifts me and places me in Caleb's embrace. No. Sweet. Yeah. He remains composed. Lotus petals curls like beautiful, dangerous blades. A cold, unsettling aura surrounds the strange marking along his arm. He's normally quicker when it comes to killing ghosts. It's waiting for something. Do you waiting for something? A faint bluish-green glimmer flickered inside the ghost in mid-air.
I expected this.
Why are you expecting this? Well, you see the marking here on his cheek. That's pretty nice. One of the I would say this is also one of the cosplayers just making this cosplay already. This was nice, yeah. They are so fast to it. One of them, they get paid actually for Infold, and they needed to finish the cosplay in at least 2 weeks. This is horrible. Because I make cosplay also myself. That's what I want to stop by. Because I just also cosplay Silas, then next month in the convention I go, I'll be really curious how it fits, how everything is working, and I'll be really curious. Hopefully everything stays in place, and my pants are just being not too tight. Oof, that's been a challenge. because, yeah, my thighs are just a bit cuddly. Before I can even see him drawn the nether seal near his throne, the ghost has reduced the ash beneath its blade. Yeah. Fragment coins fall into the ashes beyond a stone pillar. Several tiny shadows tremble as they huddle. So those either wardens accidentally broke the seal of its charm. You said that ghosts were different and wanted to deal with this personally. But it's dead now. Isn't that a problem?
It doesn't matter. Once it proves to be useless, death becomes a kinder fate.
Why is it death a kind of fate, huh? I didn't get it. Okay. What were you going to do with it? When I ask my question, I discreetly signal the wardens to run.
I'm heading out. Would you like to rest here, or walk in the world of mortals?
Okay, he doesn't really want to talk about it. It's interesting. He's really pushing this aside. Interesting. Really interesting to see. But yeah, don't worry. I'm still making ASMRs, but a bit slower in my tempo, because I want my audios to feel the audio, not to hear. Or like basically both of them, yeah. And I'd be really curious. I need to ask my AI if this new microphone I just got is capable of whispering, but I think not, because I just make this clear that is only for talking. It's like a broadcaster microphone, but not an ASMR microphone for just whispering and some stuff. It has the initiative for telling me his objective. No, it has no intention of telling me his objective. I don't ask him about it. Okay. Even everyone has secrets. We're not what I can't read. What everyone has secrets. We're not an exception. But it doesn't matter so long as he's by my side. Yeah, she's just respecting boundaries. That's really important. Also here in my streams, when you're just respecting my boundaries, I'd be highly appreciated that. Because I don't really like to just scolding someone who is just breaking my boundaries. Because I had this several times. This is really uncomfortable. Because some of the fucking trolls, just thinking about it, to just crossing a line. I do be really patient, yeah, because I do this now and the gentle stuff, but it doesn't mean I do not draw the line to some consequences. I said, okay, this reaching a position, I just really feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Can I join you? But we're still trying. He said.
Follow me to Mount Dingshu.
Dingshu? Okay, Dingshu. I was pronouncing this the Dingxiao. Dingshu. I only want you to come back soon. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, he is actually agreeing. That's interesting. He's not denying it that we're breaking his request to stay here. Mount Dangshu stands at the edge of Nether Falls, its peak holding towards Yang energy. Meanwhile, the realm's Yin energy is anchored at his base. Alrighty. It keeps his fractures world standing, but whenever I approach it, my body feels uncomfortable. Because so Caleb occasionally visited. And as of late, he's been going there more frequently. Could it be related to that ghost?
Thank you for saving us.
7-9. Okay, they're just names? Okay, they're just names to it. What? That's cute. 7-9. 7-9. Okay, is this not 79? Or is this, let's call it 7-9. It's okay. Alrighty, yeah. But yeah, I'm actually not that strict because I don't want to make you uncomfortable to my stream. It is basically I treat people, or like I just call them out like the last time. Yeah, it's okay when it's just be with the game, but the character doesn't have feelings. Yeah. The character itself has no feelings, and actually it doesn't feel anything. Yeah. Soft voices reminds mosquito buzzing drifts out from under the throne. Under the throne. The nether wardens have crept out from the hiding places. Basically, I do see the next stream deck. This is the XL. Holy shit. That thing is really XL. This thing is really XL. I do really know that this is a thing, yeah. And actually, I just want to have it. The problem is it's really expensive, yeah. But it's actually, when you want to, it is on throne, yeah. It is on throne. The clumsy bone stone tags hang from the waists, and I note the name that are carved into them: 7-9, 2-9, and 5-5. I think they're just pronounced different in Japanese, of course, in China. I would say I save you, and my brother isn't upset. In spite of his appearance, he's kind. The nether wardens all stares at me as if they're seen a ghost. Although they are rebranded to a nether wardens, they are actually the soul of children who died too early. They're too fragile to withstand the circle of reincarnation, so they reside in Netherworld. Basically, I just told you a long time ago that Peter Pan have the actually story to it, and I think they are just picking this story actually for Caleb. It is fitting for him, sure. I'm not denying this. So actually it is kind of interesting to see that they're picking actually this story, but Peter Pan has the original story is like this, so that he guides the poor souls into Netherland, and they can't just remain there forever, or like I don't think so if they have an specific if they have a specific area to reincarnate. I do not know, but I do not believe in reincarnation, yeah, but basically I do believe on Christ, yeah. This is the only thing I do know, but not really believing into that, in reincarnation. Until the souls become stronger enough for reincarnation, I lend them at hand small tasks such as guiding wayward souls. But their minds aren't more developed than a child. Their clumsiness is a common sight.
For one, was guarding the gate between the two realms. He fell asleep, and the Lord saw. Then.
Oh. Be also careful with this. I be a really sensitive soul to children, and also to dogs. I really cry when something is happening to them. Oof, I'm I really just give a disclaimer. I'm just really sensitive to this. I just start crying. 4-1 entered a circle of reincarnation, and Caleb didn't punish him. And you need to learn how to speak better.
I heard the Lord's blade nether seal. Ghosts and humans can't be reborn if it touches them.
Okay, they just really want to reborn. Okay. The death caused by it is justified. They can no longer be saved, so reincarnation is impossible. So it isn't possible.
Lord Caleb isn't scary?
Hmm.
Does he eat ghosts? Or human souls?
A 5-5 have a nice voice. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh, this is goes deep. Oof. Or death were only recent. Don't believe there are rumors. Caleb doesn't eat ghosts, and he certainly doesn't consume human souls either. The person who doesn't that is me. I stare at the clean souls of those neither wardens and press my lips together. I can't let my hunger relieve itself. Ooh, okay, that means we are the soul eater? Basically, yeah. We are from the same source, yet Caleb isn't hungry. All the while, I crave the taste of ghosts and human souls. How does it taste like? Ew. Ew. So he used two soul bats to create this lotus pond. It will help with my cultivation and feed me when hunger strikes. Ah, that's why. Okay. Is it the hunger that we are just craving when we're in the pool?
When you're starving, visit this lotus pond.
A pond, okay.
These blossoms have purified the soul beat's energy. They're pure, so you can eat them. However,
when you just not purify them, what's going to happen? Did we get horny?
promise me that you won't eat any more ghosts. And never.
Huh? Why never? Hmm? The memory is lost in haze, but I can still hear my voice. It's aching to feeble whisper. Does it means I am a monster? No. No, I don't want to.
I am the Lord of the Nether Realm, and you're my sister, my equal. That means you're its ruler as well.
Okay, so we are just lord.
What else could you possibly be?
A queen? Yeah, a queen. Maybe. We was so often a queen. I often wonder what happened to the memories I lost. But visiting the lotus pond become a habit, and cultivate with Caleb at my side become normal in time. My doubts faded until... Why am I hungry again? I ate a lot last night. This is my secret that I'm keeping from Caleb. My hunger has recently been too unstable. Oof. Whether it's old fear, resurfacing, or my pride, I can't bring myself to tell him, okay? If Caleb come back, then tell him I'm in the motor room. At the very least, I could stay away from those eatable Nighter Wardens. Oh, oh no. We're just too hungry. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think we are gonna wrap up for today because I was a bit late to just begin streaming and I just need to prepare breakfast, yeah, for tomorrow because it's still working day. Yeah. We can repeat that maybe the next time on Monday. then I have more time, because hopefully I'm not working overtime. Yeah, because yeah, I'm do not liking to work overtime for this. Yeah, we are just switching to the just chatting. I can tell you a bit more. Oops, there we go. Haha. So we just get rid of this. There we go. And we put on the music. So yeah, I do tell you a bit of what's going to happen in the next few months. So I don't know how long it takes until the new overlay is just ready to it. I think a few tinkling there and a few tinkling on this, and he will be finishing, I think, until next week. So yeah, I can work basically in my in my holidays into this kind of overlay, and install my new microphone and testing it. And yeah, just this good old microphone just had me a good place in my heart. Yeah, but still I'm not throwing it away. This is still a backup when the rest is not working. Yeah, because you never know if it really works, and I do have a habit to just testing it out before I start streaming, and just tinkling a bit until it's ready. But the thing is, yeah, my rigger is not telling me anything if he's ready or not, because I think he's just tinkling also by his lost files. So I'm glad that one of my graphicer has his parts of his computer now. This is fixed. So I'm just glad he's just working on this as soon as possible. Because after the Easter week, he said, yeah, he's not sure if he gets the parts ready to in the point he can just finish my overlay in time. And then now it looks like I think I get it earlier as expected. Which makes me pretty happy, because we are just changing the overlay into a tea house. Yeah. And yeah, for the second model I have in my petto is, I think what I have the feeling, it's just pushing back a little. Let's put it to fall. Yeah, this year fall, because, or like maybe to winter, yeah, to my birthday. When it's possible, I don't know. But I do have a feeling to actually get a bit later, because I do not pressure him too much, because I'm not a person who's just pressuring anyone. Because I let them her piece, because I'm also a creator who just making content stuff, because this is basically much more easier when you have your piece, when you can make your content and no one is just pestering you in the background who said, yeah, come on, just get my fucking audio done, I want to jerk off. Yeah, like the other one. Oh my god, I wish no one just experienced that someone just come in the streams, just jerk off and just go away and says thank you, just as helping me. I do not mind when this is actually an 18 plus stream. I'm not really just against it, but when it's too frequent, I just really feel uncomfortable. Yeah, and they are not stopping. I will say, come on, dude, just shut the fuck up. I would say, yeah. So also again, thank you so much, Dark Dragon, for your support. I do really appreciate your help. I do have, with your help, a good need with this support, and also just upgrade my stream and also my things, because I just staying with my Blue Yeti for this, because this 3D microphone thingy, I think it is not yet possible to just obtaining that, because this is really massive expensive. And yeah, planning to get a new computer sooner or later in the future, because maybe a desktop computer to have better performance, of course, because this is a long long-term thing what I have in mind to just get something. Yeah, of course I want to grow my stream. For you is also that you have more emotes. For my Patreon, a few merch to setting up, and also for Patreon I also have merch. Yeah, you can just get actually a teacup. When you be a long-time supporter, you get also a teacup or a mug with my logo on it, but I'm not really updating it for a while, so I need to see if I can do that and place it in another thing, because that's all I also want to tinkering around. It's about benefits. I do have also the requesting that people want more requests or like more benefits what they are supporting. So I think about it something really simple that for you just obtaining, and the rest is just be in the future to just obtaining. Yeah. So I just really quitting to just rate someone because I getting a bit tired. Yeah. Because I'm not used to, basically I'm used to just getting a late and streaming to this hour, but today I do feel a bit tired, so I just waking up and a bit air. I was just waking up, and I think it was 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, Rio, what are you doing? Just go to fucking to sleep. It's happening sometimes when I have a stressful day like yesterday. It's my body just feels like it needs to recuperating his energy, what is left in me. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no one to just fuck around to get out this energy. Okay, enough to just playing around. Yeah, I'm looking forward to everything what's arriving, because I feel like now the project, but the project I'm working at right now is just taking shape, and people just actually feel comfortable in this, and I want to sustaining that, or like keeping this not only for me, this is only for you as also. Yeah. And I'm working on some few steps that I want to do a long time, and now I'll be capable of doing this. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. You get some rewards, you get some gifts maybe, and some merch to just have something from me to keep with you, and that's just nice. Yeah, that you have something to keep with you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what's coming in the future. Yeah, how much we just growing onto that. And I'm really curious how you like Ryu, the second model. Yeah, actually this model is Haruka, or Haruka in the English language, and Ryu is actually the name I have for the channel. Basically, you can just call me both, because I stick with Ryu. This is this is the thing. And yeah, so that the area becomes comfortable with you. And I appreciate the people who just come swing with this energy. This is much more comfortable. Yeah. And I never hear about the other viewer. What I tell you, I need to ban, because he's actually just go with good. He just walk away with God. Let's say. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate you, my dear guests. So thank you so much for just staying in the Dragon Tea House. I just need to see where is my goodbye. I just write everything down and print this out. There we go. So thank you so much for spending your time in the Dragon Tea House tonight. Travel safe, and I see you soon the next time. Yeah, bye-bye.